All right, YouTube, we're live at the WFO Racing League's Twisted Tuesday K&N Pro Series race here at Dover. I'm going to get you tuned in for a little bit of the drivers' meeting here in a second. Way you guys can hear what's going on. Let them talk about some of the rules. All right, the live stream is up, and you guys are live right now.
Do we stay in this room, or do we just
go whatever room you want? If you want a team room, you need to let somebody know and head down to that room. And
so is this still showing up as Lazy Boy on your guys' thing?
Yeah, but I'm fixing to change it for you.
Yeah, okay. That's how I'm working.
Yeah, it says Joshua Stevens 22.
Yep, that's the number I'll be running.
Yep.
No, we don't have to stay in this. Well, I don't have a team room, so we don't have to stay in this one. No,
you can move.
You can go wherever you want.
All right, cool.
So we're free to go to our teams, right?
Yep, you got 4 minutes. Good luck, guys. We got 27 qualified, and we still got 1, 2, 3, 4,
get in there.
5.
Can somebody move me out of this chat?
Where do you want to move to?
You got 3 minutes.
Who wants to be moved, and where do you want to go?
I'm not sure. Do we just stand here?
You want to be where it's quiet, or you want to be able to talk to somebody?
I don't care. It's whatever.
I'll put you in a room by yourself if you want.
But you got to make a lap either way.
There's always a group of guys that stay in here, so.
Yeah, I'll just stay here then. That's fine.
Good luck to all you Sky Racing boys tonight.
Thank you, Vern. Good luck to you with that big, powerful mic.
I see you got a pretty full room in here, so.
Yeah.
Sky Racing's came a long way, ain't they?
That's right. You guys keep growing. Before long, you're going to grow larger than the league is.
Yeah.
Then I guess it'll be like a hostile takeover.
No, heck no. We can't lose then. As long as the teammate wins, we all get paid.
We'll send. You guys will send Mayhem in as a negotiator, and.
No, I'm the negotiator. All right, I'm called the equalizer.
Yeah, and
Steve done told me. Steve done told me Audie's been talking shit about me all week. So
you're live on the broadcast too, Mayhem.
Oh, good.
Shit too moody.
What, man?
I think you're a great guy. I think you're a great guy.
Nick, good luck to you. Curtis, good luck. Hey, Southeast Motorsports, I want to wish you guys all good luck tonight.
Thanks, Vern.
Appreciate it.
Mike Buchanan, good luck tonight, buddy.
Thank you very much, sir.
Savage Racing, Brett, Dylan, is it?
Yeah.
Good luck to you guys tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Cody, Troy, good luck to you guys tonight.
Who's speaking?
Vern.
Thank you.
All right, YouTube, we got about a minute before we take the green flag. And we'll see who can tame the Monster Mile. We'll take a look at the weather real quick here. Same as it is every week for these races. We use the default weather. It's going to be 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Have a wind speed of about 2 miles an hour, 1% humidity, and 0% fog. So they don't have to worry about it raining on them. You can see the track info here at the Monster Mile, just over 1 mile in length, 1.02 miles to be exact. Track elevation is going to be 39 feet. Track temp right now is 95 degrees, so not super hot, but just about hot enough to get it a little bit greasy. Once them guys get out there and start making laps and putting the rubber down is when you're going to See those cars start sliding around a little bit. And it looks like we're grid, so we're going to go over the starting lineup for you tonight. On the pole, driving the 44 car is going to be Robbie Yachty. Outside of him is going to be Jake Van Wazer, driving the 4 car. Starting in the 3rd spot, you got Brett Osborne in the 99 car. Outside of him is going to be one of the YouTube fan favorites, Garrett Helmlinger, driving the 77. Starting 5th tonight, you're going to have Thomas Conheady driving the 24. Outside of him is going to be Dylan Altum driving the 92, starting in the 6th spot. Starting in 7th, we got Troy Cook in the 51. Outside of him in 8th is going to be Christopher Lewis in the 111. Starting 9th, we're going to have Hal Lamy in the 3 car. Good qualifying run for Hal there. We got Mike Buchanan in 10th in the 33 car tonight. Starting 11th, we got Nick Gardner in the 41. That's your Daytona winner. Outside of him in the 12th spot is going to be Curtis Stickle in the 73. Starting 13th, we got Josh Cole driving a 5 car. Outside of him in 14th is going to be Eric Medina in the 96. Starting in 15th, we got Wesley Whitfield driving an 18 car tonight. Outside of him in 16th is going to be Corey Vaughn in the 45. Starting 17th, we got Ray Gallagher in the 32 tonight. Outside of him in the 18th, we got Adam Tips in the 54. Starting in the 19th position is going to be Landon Deerholt driving a 94. And outside of him in 20th is going to be Demarius Hickenbottom. I think I got it right, but if not, we'll fix it later. All right, starting 21st, we got David Mayhem Moody driving an 88 car. Outside of him is his teammate, Steve Blankenship, starting 27th. Or 22nd. 23rd is going to be Greg Rourke, another teammate of theirs in the 48. And then you got Cody Beery starting 24th in the 59. 25th, you got John Sanu in the 86 car. Outside of him is going to be Brian Jones in the 28. 27th is going to be Jared Cox in the 27 car. 28th, you got Jonathan Roberts in the 74. And that looks like that's it on the grid. Showed 28 cars on that grid, so should be a pretty exciting race tonight. Take a good look at the field here before we go green. 1 mile track, bank corners. You carry a lot of speed around this track, makes it a little bit hard for these guys to pass, so we'll see how patient they are with 160 laps to go, whether or not they're going to push it early or... And there we go, green flag here at Dover. That 4 car. I think we went under a quick caution here. I guess that start didn't work out too good. Not real sure what happened, but let's see, the 3 car looks a little bit twisted up, and that is definitely not the way you want to see a race start for anybody. We're going to try to get a replay on that. See him lining up right here. We'll take a look at this and see what happened to that 3 car. Didn't take long to get our first caution of the night here at Dover. See somebody got going a little better than someone else there. Hal Lamy in that 3 car took a pounding. Yeah, you see the other guys got stopped there. That's Steve Blankenship, Adam Tips, a couple other guys got stopped, so they didn't get involved in it. But Hal's got a mangled up 3 car, and I mean, this, not even 1 lap in, that's a tough way to start. All right, hopefully you guys like the new microphone. Got us a new mic tonight, so you might be able to actually hear me talking over the cars. We'll see, though. back live on the field here. We got a big field here tonight. A lot of guys took the green. Gonna make it pretty interesting. Got a few different camera angles that I can show you guys tonight, so take a look at how the field is in a little different view. See the 4-car of Robiati's drop back a little bit, and I'm going to assume that's from pit cycling. Adi in the 44. If I said the 4, I apologize. Jake Van Wazer is the driver of that 4-car. He's your leader of the race right now. Appreciate that there, Corey. I kept promising the viewers a new microphone for, I don't know, past 2 weeks now. They haven't been able to hear me, so we got it tuned up. Hopefully these guys got these cars tuned up and get dialed in for this next restart so we can get a good one. I believe we're on Robiati's on board there for a second. Got some cars on the tail end of the lead lap there. It's a bad place to be early on. Yeah, we got a lot of these drivers that'll race tomorrow night in the truck series as well, so I think when we do these back-to-back like this at Dover, we're just gonna, at the end of the truck race, crown us the king of the concrete. Yeah, Nation 01, not in the broadcast booth with me tonight, but I'd like all you guys on YouTube and everyone in the league to wish Nation a happy birthday today. I don't know how old Nation turned, but I think he's getting close to 50, so you guys are going to have to mess with him. I don't think it's his 50th, though. He'll be in here in a minute hollering at me. It's good to see the subscribers coming in, all the viewers watching. We're getting close to 1 to go here. You can see all the cars that took the wave around, trying to get around the track now, around the pace car. Jake Van Wazer in the 4-car. Is your leader. Robiati outside of him in second. You got Garrett Helmlinger up the 3rd spot now. See these guys getting us sorted out, getting ready for another restart. I don't know without that field being spread out that way if they're going to hold this thing another lap or not, but there's a lot of cars back there that haven't caught up yet. See the caution flag still flashing, pace car still out there. See when these guys get caught up in the back there. See some of them starting to catch up now. Got a lot of cars single file after that. Looks like they're going to pace them around here one more time, maybe one more time to get this stuff straightened out. You got a lot of cars in the field and you get a caution that quick and get some cars wadded up. It's hard sometimes to get these orders sorted out. Got one admin in the booth tonight. It's going to be John Houston. Yeah, while we're pacing around here, make sure you vote for your driver of the day. I see a vote in there for Hal Lamy now in the 3 car. But definitely make sure you get your vote in for driver of the day. We will get them in the broadcast room after the race and let them know that you guys were thinking of them. All right, we're going to see this time around if we can get it sorted out. Pace car does dip in, so it looks like we're going to go back to racing here in Dover. Jake Van Wazer leading them around turn 4 there. Their green flag. Green flag is in the air, Dover International Speedway. Jake Van Wazer is your leader in the 4. Robbie Oddie battling on the outside in the 44. Oddie wants it. Jake has it. Oddie has it now. Oddie really making that high side work through there to get around that 4 car. You can see Garrett Helmlinger in the 77 trying to do the same thing. Helmlinger hanging it out there. Not quite going to work. Didn't work quite as well as what it did for that 44 car. You can see a little gap from about 5th place back, and we look like we're under caution again. Take a look back here and see if we can catch this one. A little hard when you only got one guy in here to see what's going on, so. We got someone blown up there. Let's see if we can get a car number on them. A couple more cars here. We'll see if we can get lucky on a replay. I doubt we can. I get lucky on 1 out of 10 of these things, but we're going to give it a shot. Yeah, we caught the little bit of the spin there. Might have been the 51 car. No, it wasn't a 51. One more shot at it. Yeah, eventually I get these replays figured out a little better. Yeah, I tell you what, Boss Dog, you got that right. That 44 put a power move on that 4 car there. Working a high side on fresh tires like that and making it work, not an easy task. I can tell you from practicing here this week with Robbie that this has got to be one of Robbie's favorite tracks. He's really good here. I expect that 44 to be strong tonight and tomorrow night in the Truck Series, but we'll have to see. There's some other guys in here that got a lot of speed too. That 3 car, if he can stay out of trouble for the rest of the race, is going to have a lot of long run speed. I think we've seen that last week out of him. But you have other guys, 51, Troy Cook, I got opportunity to practice with him, 96 of Eric Medina. So there's other really fast guys in here. Obviously, that 4 car, Jake Van Wazer, is not anybody too slow here. So should be some good racing, but we got to get to some green flag racing to really see who's who. Yeah, you can see that 51 car's got a lot of damage on him from that last incident, so I was right about who went around there. We caught the tail end of it. I don't know if he had a little help from behind or not, but I'd almost bet you that's what happened. We may go ahead and do a couple driver interviews in here too. We'll see. Sometimes when they start off like this, not a good idea to get them guys in here because they're pretty worked up. But I know that's what you guys like to hear. That's the realness of the sport of racing. You hear guys with those tempers, they start to flare. Hopefully the stream's looking pretty good. I've been playing around with the settings on it too. Trying to get the sound dialed in right. Trying to get the video better. I'd say as we progress through the season, slowly you'll see different things change, and I'll start getting better and better at stuff. But it takes time. All right, we're 2x2. Ah, self-spin by the 5. Thank you there. Get up here to the front of the field on that 44 car, Robbie Otti. He is your leader. Otti making that power move, as Boss Hog called it on that last restart. Getting it on the high side. We'll see if that 4 learned anything from it. We'll get him in here in a little bit, Kyle. We'll see if Jake's got anything for Robbie on this restart. We've seen Robbie, what he did on the outside, so let's see what Jake can do here. Pace car is down pit road. These guys getting bunched up and ready to rock here. Green flag's out. Green flag is out. The 4 car didn't go. He's going to get a little push from behind by the 92 of Dylan Alton. Look at that inside, though. Second position. Changing hands. Give it to the 99 car. Brett Osborne moving up to the second position. Brett, one of the newer drivers over here at WFO. Haven't talked about him yet tonight. But he's definitely going to be one to watch. I tell you, that 4 car don't want to give it up easy, and we are under caution again, guys. Maybe we can find a... I see some smoke back there. I'm going to go ahead and back it up a little bit and see what happened. I think we might be able to get a car close enough to see this time. Well, that didn't work for me, did it? There we go. We got a car sideways. Oh, Steve Blankenship in it. In that 8 car. 28 car. Who else we got? 59 might have got a little piece. That 2 looks pretty destroyed. It's going to be Oliver Cordell in the 2 car. I think it's the first race Oliver started this season. Definitely hate to see it get going now like this, or this race start this way. Steve Blankenship caught up in it too, so some of these guys are going to have a tough night. They do have 1 fast repair, but we're 16 laps in and we're 3rd caution now, so we might have to rethink going back to this track. A lot of it's patience, though. I mean, these guys, some of them, you know, practice hard all week long, and you got some guys that didn't. So when you get them guys that don't practice as much, and you get them out there with the guys that do, it makes it tough. Not like our Thursday night Cadillac series where we got brake lights so you know when the person in front of you is braking. Wouldn't be a bad idea to put them on all these cars, especially for these short tracks. wanted this to see, because we know he's done burn one fast repair. Or he might not have used his fast repair. Thank you, Boss Hog. New microphone seems to be working good. We're happy about that for sure. You listen to the other broadcasts and that old microphone I got, then you'd know why I'm happy. Yeah, I kind of miss having Nation in here, though. He flows well with me, and we get a pretty good broadcast out. But it's his birthday, so we're gonna let him have an off night here. See Hal, Amy, and a couple others coming off pit road here. Hal's actually going down pit road. I think that might be damage on his car from that earlier incident. I think it was the lap 1 caution. And if that's the case, then he's saving and hanging on to that fast repair for later on when he needs it. As long as your motor's not blown up, there ain't nothing wrong with doing that. Going back out on the track. Looked like I'd seen something with the 5 car there. Yeah, it's just flagging all them other cars around them. It could have been from a penalty on pit road or anything. Driving that 5 car tonight is going to be Josh Cole. We get it going green, and I'm going to try to work through the field, but we'll start doing it under caution some too. It's just a little more difficult under caution because you got guys that are making pit stops and so on. Look at that 00 car, Troy Sabat. Troy running in the 7th position right now. He's another driver I didn't mention earlier that has some speed, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him get up there. One of the other guys is at 54 ahead of him. That's going to be Adam Tibbs. Adam is a teammate to the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger. Adam's up in the top 5 now in that 54 car. He'll definitely be a contender tonight. Look at the 54, the 00 there. I even see the 88 back there not too far, and that 88 car looks pretty clean. That's going to be David Mayhem Moody. I'll tell you guys what, it's good to see El Mayhem avoid those first 3 and have a clean car. Take a look at it there, that green machine of Mayhem Moody. Look here at the standings, see how many we got left on the lead lap or how many's got damage. Got at least 15 back there with Greg Rourke in the 15th position. 19 on the lead lap, Steve Blankenship. We got 20 cars on the lead lap. It's going to stop with Joshua Stevens. We're back to the lead lap racing, guys. Back up front, meanwhile, on the leader, you got Robbie Oddie in the 44. Right behind Oddie, you got the 99 of Brett Osborne, followed by the 4 car. That's going to be Jake Van Wazer. Giving Jake pressure right now is going to be that 92 car, Dylan Altum. And not too far back from him to round out your top 5 here is going to be the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger. Green flag, you can already see not too far ahead of these leaders is going to be some lap cars. We got a 5-car breakaway right now on the field, lap 21 at 160. We're going to go jump back in the field a little bit here in a second, take a look around. 18. There we go right there. That's going to be the 48 of Greg Rourke. Rourke running a little bit different paint scheme, same sponsor. Good looking car tonight. Rourke's been taking it easy, I'm sure, trying to avoid these wrecks like everyone else out here. You don't know what part of the field to run in, whether you want to be in the front or the back of the field. Sometimes it doesn't really matter. See Josh Cole here. 5-car on pit road. That's what threw me off about his number earlier on that self-spin. We'll go to the 24th car. This is going to be Christopher Lewis. Christopher driving a 111 car tonight. We're just going to kind of bounce through the field back and forth, back up front. 6th, 7th position, you got Landon Deerholt. Landon driving the 94 car tonight. You got a favorite driver, pick him for driver of the day. We're going to go on board with Landon here for a minute. Actually look at a few different camera angles. You can see how tough it is coming off the corner when you got a car on the high side. And you can see that he's got a car out there now. That's going to be the 73 car. 73 losing a spot here. You see Troy Savitt and that 00 working behind him. Good 3-car battle going on right here for sure. Taking a look up there to that. Looks like a kitty cat on the back of that 28 car. It's holding something that might be illegal. Meanwhile, back up front, on board with the 44 car, Robbie Oddie. Oddie's fast around here, so I think you guys want to take a look and see how he does it. Hear that throttle control when we were on board with him. Oddie working the bottom of that track very nicely right now. He's opened up a pretty good gap here. He's about 1.5 seconds ahead of your second place car of Brett Osborne. I'll tell you though, Brett's doing a heck of a job tonight. You see Brett getting a little loose coming off the corner there. He's got that 4-car, Jake Van Wazer, just working his rear bumper. Brett working the corner. Brett's gonna run a little higher. He's gonna let the 4-car go. He didn't need all that pressure right now, so I don't think so. I'll save my car and tires for later. You can go on, and he let the 4 go. Jake Van Wazer driving the 4-car, been doing a really good job tonight. Both these drivers have here. Gonna drop back to our 4th place car. That's Garrett Helmlinger in the 77. Garrett's falling a little bit off them, probably by design. I mean, no better place to be on the track than by yourself where he's at right now. This thing's got kind of sorted out a little bit, and I'm kind of liking the look of it here. Back to the 5th place car, that's going to be Dylan Altum driving the 92. We're on board with him, taking a look from his front bumper. Now his in car, Dylan got a little bit of damage on that right front. Not hard to do here at Dover. Go back to the 6th position. Got Landon Deerholt, the 94. Landon having a good race tonight. We're under caution again. Seeing a little bit of smoke, but I don't know what car it was. Just go through a couple different ones and see if we can find them. Take a shot in the dark again. We've got 2 right tonight. Let's see if we can pull it off the 3rd time. Yeah, there's a lot of damaged cars back here, so it's really hard to tell from that. See the leaders coming down pit road now. Robbie Oddie leading the 4-car of Jake Van Wazer. Got the 99 of Brett Osborne behind him, followed by the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger. These cars staying out are probably a lap down, can't pit till the next time by. Some of these guys are probably going to choose to take a waiver round here. All right, I see a couple of votes up in that broadcast, so if you're watching, let's go ahead and get the vote in for the driver of the day. We'll tally them things up at the end of the race, and we'll pick our driver of the day to get in here and interview. Meanwhile, while we're under caution, I'm going to go get a familiar person to interview. I'm going to scroll through here and find them. Greg Rourke, this is Vern Bradley up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Greg, how's that car feel out there tonight?
It's pretty good. Just taking my time trying to work my way through this.
Yeah, you've had a couple of quick cautions come out. I know a couple of them were really quick. And how's that affect you getting into a rhythm out there?
Well, with the switch to single file restarts, that really helped. Able to, it kind of threw me off there for a little bit, but it took a couple laps. Let everybody get spread out, and then I can start picking them off. So it's working pretty good. Feel like as it goes along here, we're not going to see as much aggression. I think we'll start seeing some more long green flag runs, which will hopefully play into my favor.
Yeah, you guys had a little bit of a green flag run there, which was good to see. A lot of the guys got settled down. I'm sure a lot of that's just how bunched up they were on the restarts, double file, and makes things a little bit rougher. I'll tell you what, you got a good-looking CrossFit car out there tonight.
Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, that was I got this one together. Checked it out with our GM yesterday, and he approved it. So this is what I'm gonna run. Got the American flag car. I'm gonna run it a couple of races, but this is gonna be my primary scheme this year, and hopefully it'll represent the company well.
Well, that's awesome. That's good to hear. Car definitely looks good. We look forward to seeing that 48 out here for several races this season.
Absolutely, yeah, I'm planning on making them all here. May have to miss one, but yeah, I'm planning on being here for it all.
Awesome. Well, we did improve. We approved your what was it? Your provisional from last week, so we'll get it put in the points there, and that way you don't take too big of a hit.
Absolutely. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the job you do, Vern. You do a hell of a job, man. I really appreciate you putting on the league again this year, and look forward to racing here many years to come.
Hey, it's like I always say, it's you guys that build the league, not me. I'm just here putting the races up, and now this season I'm in the broadcast room, so that's a little bit different for me. But it's the drivers and the members. It's you guys, all the help you do. We appreciate you.
Hey, well, we all appreciate you too, man. You've been the heartbeat of this thing for 3 seasons now, and can't thank you enough.
Now we're going to keep it going. We'll see how many seasons we can keep doing it. I'm going to put you back down there with your teammates. Good luck to you, Greg.
Appreciate it, my friend. Hopefully we'll be talking to you here in about 125 laps.
All right. We look forward to that. It's Greg Rourke driving a 48 CrossFit car. Greg sitting in the top 5 now after that round of pit stops. He's got to be pretty excited. They're doing single file restarts now, so we can't wait for them to go double file to see what they're doing. Looks like now we might be getting close to going green. You can see the cars bunching up a little bit. Pace car does dip down the pit road. All the cars at the high side of the racetrack. Robbie Yachty leading the field. We're back to green flag. Yachty leading in the green in the 44 car. Still got the 4-car Jake Van Wazer behind him. And that looks like the 77 now. Garrett Helmlinger running in the 3rd position. Garrett's up there laying a little pressure down on that 4-car. Should have a pretty good race. Back here in the 5th spot is going to be that 48 car, Greg Rourke again. Rourke driving that new paint job approved by CrossFit. Back to that 26 of Demarius Hickenbottom. Demarius, the new driver over here, will definitely get his name right after a while. Some of these names are pretty tough. We'll get it figured out though. Another new driver that we just got in here, got everything set up for him to come out of a recruitment race. It's a 32 car Ryan Gallagher here. Ryan's got a clean car. Ryan's running in the 9th position. Looks like he's having a pretty good race out here. We're just going to go through the field a little bit at a time here. We'll try to get all the drivers covered in this broadcast tonight. 10th spot, we're going to have that 51 car. 51 is going to be Troy Cook. Troy's another new driver. He's one of the ones I said to watch tonight. You see the 45 car go high here. 45 may have gotten the wall a little bit, I'm not sure. Take a look at that 45. Driving that 45 is going to be Corey Vaughn. Corey's running in the 11th position. You see a little bit of damage on that right side, probably from getting up into that outside wall. Kelly Cook, to answer that question, you vote just by putting a number in. So whoever your favorite driver is, whatever their car number is, just put it in the chat and that'll be your vote. Only one vote per person. See the 45 blink a little bit here. Maybe a little bit of a connection here. Still under green flag, working lap 42 of 160. Go take a look up front. We just went under caution as soon as I jumped off him. So, seen a smoker up there. We'll see if we can catch up and see what's going on. It's really hard with this setup to do this. As an admin, I had a button that I could focus on crashes, and it would pick it up every time. And I can't run those same controls doing this, so if you don't see it, it's kind of like just taking a, you know, it's like looking for a needle in the haystack to find a wreck a lot of times. We'll take a little bitty look back here, and I seen smoke there. You guys can see the smoke, but my replay didn't catch it. The car's flashing in and out. Like the 5 cars got considerable damage, but I think that might have been from an earlier incident. All right, Kelly, we got your vote in for the 51 car there. And I believe that 51 is going to be Troy Cook. Got a chance to talk to Troy. Really good conversation with him. Practiced with Troy a little bit myself last week, and he's definitely bad fast, so. And as I said earlier, Troy's definitely one of the guys to keep an eye on here tonight. We are 44 laps of 160 here at the Monster Mile, Dover. And we are still looking for our driver of the day. We got a couple of votes out there. Another one for the 51 car. You got that right, Cindy. Definitely a great driver. He's got some great drivers out here for competition too tonight. I do appreciate everybody tuning in to the broadcast here at the WFO Racing League's Twisted Tuesday Can-In series. Tomorrow night we're going to run the truck series here at Dover. Then Thursday night we got our Thunder Thursday Cadillac Style series. That series is going to be running Pocono. The votes are coming in for Troy Cook in that 51 car. He's definitely going to appreciate the fan support out here. Maybe we can kick a little bit of information to him in Discord, and with all that fan support, he'll get up on that wheel a little bit harder and bring you guys home a win tonight. Talking about Troy Cook in that 51 car. Jonathan Roberts is being showed at the front of the field. Jonathan driving the 74 car tonight. Not sure if he done this off a little bit of strategy, maybe stayed out here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he did a 2-tire stop or something. You got Jonathan Roberts followed by the 33 of Mr. Mike Buchanan. Mike's I think Mike's on his 3rd season here at WFO Racing League with us. You got Robbie Oddie, who was leading it at the caution in that 44 Napa Auto Parts car behind these two guys. Oddie has shown he's bad fast as well. We'll have to see how patient he is on this restart. Adi's probably got 4 fresh ones behind him. That 4 car of Jake Van Wazer probably has 4 fresh tires as well. And then you got the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger. And right behind Garrett is, drawing a blank, going to be Greg Rourke in the 48 car. A little bit spaced out there for a second. I'm going to have to get back on top of this. Yeah, if you guys like the broadcast tonight, give us a like. Got another vote for the 51 car. That's going to put him at 4 by my count. He's going to be the leader and the driver of the day. As I was saying, if you like the broadcast, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. That way you can see your 51 car, whatever driver you're pulling for every week here. Pace car's off. Taking a look at the 74 car, the leader. We see them first 3 are spread out a little bit here. I'm not real sure about that. They're starting to tighten it up. So the second place car is about a car length off the 74. Green flag's out. Back in green flag. Robbie Adi immediately going to the bottom of the racetrack. Adi working the bottom of the 44, and he goes right by these guys. You got a 4 car of Jake Van Wazer in second. You got Garrett Helmlinger in the 77 running third. We got a lap car in the picture here. See the 74 and the 33 are staying high to let these guys by. See Rourke in the 48 working the bottom of the lap car, 74 car. He's actually being worked on by the 33 of Mike Buchanan. Back up front, you got Robbie Adi trying to stretch it out a little bit again. Robbie Adi in the Napa 44 car leading this race. Behind him, the 4 car Jake Van Weezer. Third place, you got Garrett Helmlinger driving the 77 car. Garrett's usually another one of the fan favorites. We'll have to get his people in here to vote for him. Garrett's having a good night tonight. Take a look back there at that 77 car. If he looks in his mirror, and it ain't going to be too far back, he's got the 48 of Greg Rourke. Rourke, I also call the Momo Master. Using a little bit older steering wheel. I actually have one of them. Older technology, but as you can see, it'll still get it done on the racetrack. Go back here where this battle's at. You can see Dylan Altum in the 92 working under the 33. That's going to be Mike Buchanan that he's working under here. Dylan made the pass. We're on the 94 car right now, Landon Beerhold. Landon having a really good race tonight, running in the 6th position. You can see it got a little tight there in the corner. Landon thought better of it and backed off. Sometimes it's better to back off, save your car for later, than it is to wad it up in the corner. I'll tell you, if you're just tuning in, we got some great racing going on here in this Twisted Tuesday Can-Am Pro Series. Go a little deeper in the field here. Got a little bit of racing going on back there. We're going to be on the 54 car, Adam Tibbs. See a few cars doing battle behind Adam here. These guys seem to be settled down pretty good, working the track pretty well out here. It's really good to see. Right now we're tuned into the 51 car. It's going to be Troy Cook. He's leading the driver of the day. Troy's got that car in the 15th position. Has a little bit of damage on it, but I'm sure he has a master plan for the end of this one. Some of these guys will leave that damage on there and just click the laps off until we get towards the end. They'll use that fast repair, and they'll come back out and get the racing. Back up the field a little bit to the 7th place driver. That's going to be the 92 of Dylan Altum. Dylan having a good solid night tonight. Keeping it inside that top 10, keeping the car clean. That's 3/4 of the battle around Dover. Keep that thing clean for the end of the race, and you got something to race with at the Dylan, I think, has ran all 3 races with us this season here at WFO. Dover is our 3rd race of the season. Meanwhile, back up front, you see that 44 car Robbie Otti catching the 8 car Steve Blankenship. That's going to be lap traffic ahead of him, and we're under caution again. Not sure what number this makes on us tonight, but trying to see what happened, just taking shots in the dark here. Sometimes we get lucky and catch it, other times we don't. I need to find a better replay system. This one really does suck. Looked like the 35 car had damage, but it's hard to tell with the damage because those guys had it the whole race. It's not letting me go to him. We'll get the replay figured out eventually. I'm going to go with a different setup, I believe, for it. There's got to just be some way to pull up the car that's caught in a caution without having to go back through all those cars and look at it. But there's a way, though. We'll figure it out. We'll get it working. Took us a couple weeks to get our mic situation figured out and working here. Down here to look for a driver to interview. Robbie Otti, this is Vern Bradley up the broadcast channel. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you, Vern.
Robbie, how's your race going out there? I know you've been looking at the field in your rear view mirror for most of this race, but tell us how it is from your seat.
It's good. We get out to about a 1.5 second lead, and I try to save the tires. And if we can just get a long run, I can pull some more on these guys. But I think the bottom's starting to come in a lot more with these cautions. We're getting the grip down there that we need.
Yeah, the car looks like it. The car looks real good. It don't look like you've had any problems with other cars out there or the wall or anything like that. Tell me how difficult it is though to keep a rhythm going with the cautions.
It's very difficult to keep a rhythm going here, especially with the lap traffic that we're seeing a lot of. And with the single file restarts, you kind of changed up your mentality. With these cautions, you just kind of regroup yourself, and it's almost just mini races just to get to the next one. And I think lap traffic's going to play a big role. I don't know if you guys saw it, but probably like 30 laps ago, I was catching some guy in the 3, and he stayed on the bottom, and I had to go high, and it just killed me. I lost about half a second. So lap traffic's going to be key to whoever wins this race up to the road.
All right, Robbie, we appreciate the interview, buddy. I want to wish you the best of luck for the rest of the race.
Thank you, Aaron.
All right, that was Robbie Otti, your leader, driving the 44 car. It's nice having these guys in Discord where you can pull them up and talk to them under some of these cautions. And if you're watching the broadcast right now, get your vote in for driver of the day. 51 car is currently leading that category. Got to get the 77 fans in here. Where's Garrett's people? Where's the 3 car? Hal Lamy, where's his people at? I know Hal's got 1 vote, but got to get some more in here voting for him. Nation 01, if you're watching the broadcast, you better put your vote in there for Hal. He knows it's your birthday, but you still got to get the vote in. There's a vote for the 4 car. 44 car has been pretty solid tonight. Right now being shown in third position. It's Jake Van Wazer driving the Lowe's paint scheme. We can't see that scheme in NASCAR no more, so it's good to see it on a Can-Am car here. We're getting ready for the restart. You see Robbie going up to the high side here, looking back at Garrett Helmlinger in the 77. They're getting ready to go. Green Audi leading the field. Green flag is out. Green flag is back out in the air here at Dover International Speedway. Robbie Audi, your leader, getting pressure by Garrett Helmlinger in the 77. The 77 moved up a lane, took a look, tried it, said no, back down to the bottom. He's going to fall in line and work the bumper of the 44 here. We're under a quick caution. Sometimes these restarts just bring caution flags. I know they went to single file to try to straighten it out, but I'm pretty sure that you got, you know, guys that are trying to time the restart and go as quickly as they can. And it's leading to issues. We're trying to look and see what happened, but once again, just like a needle in a haystack. See a smoker out there either. Speaking of cautions, let's see how many we've had tonight. Caution flags to this point are going to be 7, which isn't terrible. Caution laps are 24. We've had 7 lead changes. Not too bad so far. And I'm sure as it goes on, these guys will settle down more and more. They'll get more comfortable racing around each other, and it's Dover. You put them on a 1-mile track and you're going to have some wrecks. Hal Jr., good to see you in here, buddy. We got your vote for Hal Sr. in the 3-car there. Hopefully it won't be too long. We'll get you up to speed, Junior, and get you in this series racing with these guys. Back here on the 26 Quaker State car, that's a old paint scheme that's kind of good to see it out there on the track again. I haven't seen it in a while. That car is driven by Demarius Hickenbottom. Demarius is a new driver over at WFO. Running in the 11th position though, just outside of the top 10, having a pretty solid night. We are working lap 64 of 160, and we are under caution here. Taking a look at the 8-car now, Steve Blankenship. Steve's got a pretty rough looking car, bringing it down the pit road here, going to get it to the attention of the crew. Steve looks like he's been caught up in a few of them tonight. YouTube Big Hill Media taking a little bit of a beat. It's Dover though. I mean, you watch real cars go around here, and you pay close attention to the field and you'll see a lot of cars that look like this. Back on the leader, Robbie Audi in that 44 car. These guys are lined up single file. So they're going to restart single file here. I think the admin switched them to that probably 3 or 4 cautions ago. Seeing Garrett Helmlinger putting a little bit of pressure on the 44 on that last restart. We got a couple votes in for the 3-car. We got a vote for the 4-car there. We got like 4 or 5 votes for the 51. I'll have to count them up. got that right, Kyle. Robbie is on a rail tonight. Yeah, hope you get to feeling better, Kyle. Really looking forward to seeing you out here on the track, but I've seen you type in there that you were sick, so get better, buddy. We'll see you out here maybe tomorrow night or Thursday night. And if you're wondering where Nation 01 is, he's out. It's his birthday tonight. Pace car pulls off the track here at Dover. Robbie Oddie in the 44 is going to lead the field in the green here. Oddie pacing them nice and easy. Field stacked up. Got a little bit of gap back there in the middle. We're green flag. We're back to green flag here at Dover. Robbie Oddie, your leader in the 44, followed closely by the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger. Oddie's going to try to stretch his legs out a little bit here. Good restart, good clean restart up front. These guys are getting sorted out. Between each one of them here, at least up through the top 6 positions. You see a little bit of space up there behind 8, back to the 9th spot. My thing where I can switch off on drivers and cameras here. Go back and see what's going on around that 51 car of Troy Cook. Troy's got a lot of fans, so I know you guys want to see him. Take a look at his onboard, watch how he works Dover here. This concrete track can be pretty tricky for any driver. I've been on iRacing since 2008 in beta, and it still gets me, so. See that you don't have too many people around up here, so not a lot, no pressure from behind or anything. But he is working underneath the 32 car here. Lap 71 of 160. Jump back on Jared Cox. Oh, it looks like somebody just popped a motor. See a puff of smoke up there. Definitely not a good sign. Jared's got a pretty clean car. It don't look like it's too busted up, so. I'm going to say that 44's got the I practiced a million laps here this week pack. Oddie has put a lot of practice in, not just in this car, but in the truck. So I expected Oddie to be fast tonight. Man, you can see a whole mess of cars around here. We got one that was spun out down there. No caution because he was sitting on the bottom of the racetrack. Try to jump on him there, but it didn't work for us. Bring it back here on a driver. Bring it back on the 27 of Jared Cox. Jared again running in the 13th position here. Driver we seen restart up front earlier, the 74 car is going to be Jonathan Roberts. Jonathan's got a little damage on the front and the back, nothing too terrible. You see him working right behind Hal Lamy there, and looks like the 32 car in between them. A lot of these guys are being patient now. See him get lined up here and just trying to click some laps off. Back up here on Greg Rorick in the 48. Greg's now up in the 6th position. them in the 92 there. Dylan up in the top 5 now. We're in the 4th spot. Dylan, another one with a pretty clean car. A little bit of damage on that right rear. Out in that broadcast, get your vote in for your favorite driver for driver of the day. You're taking these votes till the end of the race. As soon as they throw the checkered flag, the voting will end. We will select the driver with the most votes, bring them up here and give them a post-race interview. You're on board right now with the 94 car. That's going to be Landon Deerhold. Landon running in the 6th position. Might have just lost the spot there as the 48 of Greg Rourke goes by him. Rourke looks like he's got a little bit of damage on that right front, nothing too severe. Car looks like it's getting around the track pretty good, obviously. Drove around the 94 there. Rourke using a little bit different line in the center of the corner there, but it's just kind of diamonding that corner out for speed. There's a couple different ways to do it. Some people like to keep it pinned on the bottom. Some like to diamond the car. Rourke made the pass actually for pit. Meanwhile, back up front, we're on Robbie Yachty in the 44 Napa Auto Parts car, the Napa Know-How. Robbie Yachty looks like he's enjoying about a 3-second lead around this track right now. That 44 car definitely stretched his legs a little bit. You know, during the race a couple of times I got to go back and check on my buddy, Mr. Mayhem Moody himself. Mayhem driving that 88 car. I'll tell you what, every time I've clicked on him, he's had a really clean race car tonight. So for having the nickname Mayhem, he's not living up to it tonight. We're going to have to get him working on that a little bit better. Those votes rolling in for that 51. It's a 74, Jonathan Roberts. We're going to take a look at that car ahead of him on our list here. Up here in the top 10. We're going to be on the 00 Navy car. It's going to be Phil Savage. Right front. He's got John Sanu in the 86 working the bottom. Guys look like they're being really patient now. There we go. There's our 15th place car. That's going to be Hal Amy driving the 3 car. I thought he was our 15th place car. Showing up 16th now. Hal working 1 lap down apparently. That's going to be thanks to damage that he got earlier in the race. Car looks like pretty rough tonight, but Hal's still out here clicking some laps. I believe we just got under caution again. So you guys can slow down here. There's a smoker. Missed the number on him. Well, that didn't work too good. think I completely broke the replay that time. It looks really glitchy. There's your smoker right there. Stopped on the straightaway. That's probably definitely what brought out the caution. You guys get to see it in super speed here. Got to slow this down, about to make me sick. All right, that's going to be another vote for the 51. I believe that's Mayhem Moody up there in the 88 car, smoking and just blown up. Just bragging about how good Mayhem's car looked tonight, and he wasn't causing any mayhem, and I'll be darned if he didn't prove me wrong. If he didn't cause it, he got into some mayhem, we'll put it that way. See Moody sitting on pit road. Trying to go back on another replay and take a look at him. I don't think we're going to be able to go back far enough, but you can see Moody on the bottom. You always hate it. That's the worst feeling when you blow the motors up. Yeah, and while they're under caution this time, I'm going to take a little bit of a broadcast break, and I'll be right back with you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back here. And we're all back to Dover International Speedway. Robbie Yachty's still the leader in the front four and at the know-how car. He's going to be followed by that 4 car of Jake Van Wazer. Jake's going to be followed by the 92 of Dylan Altum. Front of the fields look close to the same for most of this race as we're working lap 92 of 160. I believe we're under our 8th caution of the night here. See the cars up front still all look pretty clean. been staying out of trouble tonight. It's like most of the problems have stayed mid-pack to the back of the pack. I believe we're going to get a restart this time around. Pace car looking down towards the bottom of the track here. Field going high. Robbie Otti in the 44 leading the field. Pace car does dip down the pit road this time. These guys go on green. Otti being patient. You can see all of them being patient back there. There they are, green flag. Robbie Otti in the 44 leads it back to green. Got Jake Van Wazer in that 4 car and Dylan Alton in the 92. Greg Rourke moving up another spot up to the 4th there in the 48. Another quick caution, I believe. Or no, actually, I'm stuck on replay. But yes, it was another quick caution. Well, that one didn't last too long there. That restart didn't. Just when we get to calling it. We got problems out on the racetrack again. It's actually just seemed to be the restarts that do this to them. I mean, right after the restarts are where most of these wrecks are happening. Got about 65 laps to go. Hopefully these guys will get it straightened out. Hey, Jake Van Wazer, driving that 4 car. This is Vern Bradley up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
What's going on, Vern?
Hey, Jake, how's that car feel out there tonight? I've seen you running up in the top 3 most of the night, so how's that car feel?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It gets pretty tight on the long run, but other than that, this 4 car is pretty fast. I don't know if I have anything for Robbie. It would have to be on the short run, if anything. He's pretty fast, though, so we'll see. Still got 60 to go or so.
Yeah, that was going to be my next question for you, what you had for that 44 car. He looks like he's got a pretty strong horse up there tonight, but I didn't know who might be saving their stuff behind him, so.
Yeah, he's really fast. He's been in all the practice sessions this week, and he's been the car that's been beating me, so we'll see. Hopefully I got something for him. I'd like to say I do, but we'll see.
All right, Troy, thank you, buddy. We wish you the best of luck for this race. Go out and get them.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Jake Van Wazer, driver of the 4 car. I think that's pretty fun. We'll have to get some more of those guys up under these cautions here and do some interviews with them. He sounded really calm, too. I used to refuse to let the broadcast people the last couple seasons in the truck interview me during the race. Because you can ask the people I race with, I'm not so calm. I'm much calmer in the broadcast booth. But maybe that's why they sent me up in the broadcast booth and I'm up here calling the races from the tower and not in the car tonight. See the field working caution on lap 97 of 160 here. These guys are no strangers. We've had a few of these cautions tonight. For the most part, this top 10 has stayed pretty close to the same. Not a lot of big changes in it. These guys have been doing a good job of keeping their race cars clean. We're getting 62 laps to go, so we're back to double file restarts now. Admin might not have liked what he was seeing on the single file there. Maybe he had some gaps and guys timing it and some getting going and some not. So we're back to double file. We'll have to see how they do with this one. Robbie Ottie's still your leader. He's followed by the 4-car Jake Van Wazer. Third place going to be that 92 car of Mr. Dylan Altum. Fourth place, Greg Rourke in a 48, followed by Garrett Helmlinger in the 77. They're stacked up 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 all the way to the back. We're getting ready for a restart here, lap 98. So Jake Van Wazer and that 4 car is going to get a chance to start on the outside of Robbie Otte. If you paid attention early in the race, Robbie Otte made a move on the 4 car on a restart on the outside. Let's see if the 4 car is going to wait till this late in the race to repay that favor and take the move on the outside. They're getting ready for green flag, pace cars in. Green flag, Robbie Otte with a great restart right here. Jake Van Wazer in the 4 is trying to get it going. Jake working the outside here. He's going to be pinned to the outside. You got the 92 of Dylan Altum. Look at Jake Van Wazer, a little bit aggressive going to the bottom here. He might have given him a bump and took a look, but he's not going to do anything. Robbie Otte washes up the track now. Oh, the 4 car stuck his nose, but nothing there. Holy crap, that was some good racing. Looks like Robbie Otte has hit the afterburners. Otte is pulling away right now. That 4 car was giving Otte a little bit of a fit, and Otte figured it was probably about time to get out of Dodge. He hit the gas pedal. Go take a look at that 93 there. The first 3 have kind of separated themselves. Then you get back to the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger. Then you got Garrett, Greg Rourke in the 48 there. You got a few of these guys running up in the top 6 that you see a position change back there for 6th. And there's a crossover move right after that. That's Troy Cook battling back there in the 7th spot in the 51 car. Still got some damage on that right rear from what I can see. I'll tell you what, the fans called it. You look here later in the race, and that 51 car is working, just inching his way closer to the front. Back and take a look at his in car, see how hard he's working. Whoa, gets in the wall before the entrance in the corner here. He's still carrying some speed. He used up the right side of that car, but I'll be darned if he's slowing down any. That's going to be the 51 car of Troy Cook. I see the Cook family doing some chat in the YouTube right now. That's good to see. Driver definitely starting to take care of business out on the racetrack. Go up to this 92 car. He's closing a little bit closer to that 4-car Jake Van Wazer. 92 is going to be Dylan Altum. Taking a look out of the front of his car to the back of the 4. You can see the run he's getting on him off the corner here. Looks like that 92 might be backing his corners up a little bit better and getting a little better run off here. He's trying to get his timing. Once he gets his timing, he can make that run on the exit of the corner. You can see the 92 being really patient, looking out his front window here. But watch his run. He gets off the corner, and this time he might have it timed right. Yes, he does. He's going to peek the nose of that car to the inside. The 4 is going to drive it in a little deeper. The 92 is going to get side by side with him in the center of the corner. Coming off the corner, though, the 4 car is going to have that outside line advantage and get the run off the corner. 92 is going to fall back in line here. 92 working the bottom of the track. Seems to be getting a really good run. Go back one more spot. All by itself. That's going to be the 48 car of Mr. Greg Rourke. Rourke driving that paint scheme he just got approved today to run this season in the K&N Series. That's going to be the crossing car. Right behind Greg Rourke. That's going going to be Mr. Garrett Helmlinger in the 77 car. Garrett having a good race. Race car looks pretty clean. We're watching him from the onboard now. They're working lap 109 of 160. All these cars up here look relatively clean, not a ton of damage on them. Go back behind Helmlinger here in the 94 car. That 94 car is going to be Landon Deerholt. Landon been up here in the top 10 all night long, running in the 6th position now. Looks like he's got somebody working underneath of him there. Flip one back, get to the 7th spot, and that's going to be the 51 of Troy Cook again. Troy Cook up to the 7th position. He's the one working Landon Deerholt in the 94. Troy's got a little bit of company on his back bumper here. The 73 car, Curtis Stickle. Curtis is another one that I haven't talked about much this race. We've been on his car a couple of times. He's a car that you always see get to the front of the end. We're under caution here, lap 111. Really like to find that one. I don't know that again if we get so lucky. Yeah, some of these guys definitely struggling a bit tonight. Dover is a tough track. I mean, anyone that's done iRacing or even real life racing that's had the opportunity to run here knows this. Dover is a very tough racetrack. You see the cars going to pit road now, leaders going to pit road anyway. Take a look when the results scroll through again, see how many we got left on the lead lap. Maybe about 21 cars there. I think a lot of those are going to be on the tail end, though, because they haven't pitted yet. So as those guys come in the pit, it'll cycle out. So maybe around 17 on the lead lap, 16 or 17. Down the zero car of Troy Sabat. Troy being scored in the 9th position now, but pit stops just happened, so we'll give that a minute to get himself sorted out. Yeah, before they go back to green here, I'm going to take another quick break, let you guys listen to the sounds of the cars. right. We are getting ready. Cars are 2x2 here. Double file restart. 115 to 160. Brand new leader. Had a lead change under caution. 4-car. Jake Van Wazer leading the field now. Robbie Yachty back to second. Last time we seen that 44-car restart on the outside, that 44-car was in the lead by the time they come out of turn 2. Let's see now, though, we're getting later in this race. About 45 laps to go here at Dover International. We'll see if Jake's been saving anything. If he's got anything for a run here. We'll see what the 92, the 48, the 77. There's a lot of these guys, the 51. Pace cars in. They're 2x2 getting ready for the restart here at Dover. Jake Van Wazer in the 4 leading the field. Green flag is out. Robbie Yachty gets a great restart on that outside. Robbie Yachty pulling the field. Jake Van Wazer don't want any of it. Drives it down hard into the corner. Van Wazer in the 4 car is going to take the lead coming out of turn 2 here. Running down the back straightaway. Robbie Yachty looking back to Jake's inside. Robbie working the bottom. He's got the 92 following him. Jake's kind of hung out on the outside here. We'll see if he can get the run off the corner. Jake does get a little bit of a run off the corner, but that's going to allow Robbie Yachty in the 44 car to clear him and set sail. Jake's got a deal now with the 92 car, Dylan Altum. Dylan working the bottom really well. You see these guys starting to fall back in line, right back behind them, though, ready to pounce. Getting late in the race is that 48 car, Greg Rourke. Rourke grinding on the steering wheel. We're under caution again, guys. We've seen a couple of these things tonight. No big deal. We'll pace a few laps and we'll get right back to green flag racing. Meanwhile, we're going to try to come up with another plan to see if we can find out where the caution was at. Give it a wild guess here. Yeah, we seen him slow down, didn't really get a chance to see what happened. This thing's definitely broken. It's getting late in the race. I know we want to see some green flag racing here. It is Dover, though. Sometimes we get later in, the patience starting to wear out a little bit. You always got that guy you've been cutting a brake to, and you just decide not to cut him a brake. Wrecks happen. Once again, if Nation 01's watching, we all over here at WFO Racing League want to wish you a happy birthday, buddy. Look forward to having you back here tomorrow night in the broadcast booth. See Robbie Yachty got the field under caution here. He's got the 4-car Jake Van Wazer behind him. It's a pretty good race for the lead on that last restart. We'll have to see how it works out this time. Robbie, Jake, Dylan Altum, and that 92. Those three seem to be the class of the field, but that 48 car and the 77 have all been up there in the top 5. Your top 5 hasn't really changed. A couple of the positions did, but the same driver names are still there. Garrett Helmlinger in the 77 rounding it out. Just behind them, I believe I see that 51 car lurking. It's going to be, so far, our fan favorite, 51 of Troy Cook. Troy got that car right up there in the 6th position right now. Yeah, it's been really clean up here in the front of the field. Some of them guys in the back got something going on. I don't know what it is. I think some of them damaged cars are probably just hard to handle. Hey Garrett, good to see you, buddy. Sean Folstad, good to see you in the broadcast again. We'll have to get you hooked up on iRacing if you go to our website. Join us on Discord and chat with us anytime. That's actually open invite for any of our viewers that want to come in. Go to WFORaceleague.com. You go to the bottom of any one of those pages, you'll see a Discord channel, and you can click connect right from our website. It's really cool. We're 2x2. We're lined up for the restart. Coming on lap 121 here. Napa knows how tonight, don't it, Sean? Napa knows how tonight. 2x2. Robbie Napa know-how, 44 car, your leader. Outside of him's a 4 car, Jake Van Weezer. 3rd place going to be the 92 of Dylan Altum. Pace cars left the racing surface. 44 car pacing them to green here. Green flag's in the air. The green flag is out. 44 car lead the race. I'm back here watching the 51 to see what he does on this restart. He looked like he got a pretty good one there. He's working underneath the great work in the 48 now. Meanwhile, Garrett Helmlinger says it's go time. Garrett in the 77 working the bottom of the 4 car. Garrett's on the inside. 4 car Jake Van Weezer's on the outside. A little bit of contact maybe, maybe not. Really tight racing right there. That's through turns 3 and 4. Down the front stretch here. Garrett is going to give up the position. Jake hit the gas pedal. Meanwhile, that change up there is in 2nd place. That's a 92 of Dylan Altum making its way up to 2nd. We're still caught up here on the 51. We're watching to see if he goes forward or back one. Getting a good run through the center of the corner, maybe a little too good of a run. 51's got the same damage he's had for most of the race. He's under pressure now from the 94, puts a slide job on him. Wow, that's good racing. We're getting down towards the end of this, and these guys aren't messing around. They're going for it. Back up front, you see the 44 car, Robbie your leader, followed by the 92 of Dylan Altum. Dylan's going to be having company pretty soon, and that's going to be that 4 car, Jake Van Weezer. Jake has got that Cobalt Lowe's car dialed in tonight. Been running up in the top 2 or 3 all night long. I don't think he wants to finish 3rd. I believe he wants to go up there and get the win. Right behind him, we're going to have a 3 car battle here. That's going to be the 48 car, Greg Rourke. Now the 48 car, Greg Rourke. He's followed closely by the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger. Helmlinger's just working a line, trying to find the right line right now. Back behind Helmlinger is going to be that 94 car. That's Landon Deerhole. I'm going to get that right. I think that's how you pronounce it. We are under caution again. Not sure if it's the damaged race cars or what we got going on, but something's not jiving right now. I think we're going to get to see it this time. I believe I might have fixed the replay. That'll be a miracle, won't it? Oh, I see smoke. Damn it. This thing is broken. It looked like it was going to show it, and then it didn't. It doesn't show nothing. You can see the slow car that got damaged coming down pit road here. I just think the replay thing is off tonight. I just did an update before the broadcast on the ATVO, and I think there's something wrong with the replay, so we're going to have to take a look at it. Oh, that was Troy Cook in the 51 car that had an issue there. Hate to see that with Troy. Troy's having a good night. Yeah, maybe we'll get to take a look at what happened. Oh, we've seen it right there. Looked like they got squeezed together there, and man, Troy went for a ride before he disappeared off my screen. Ouch. Definitely don't want to see that this late on. You don't really want to see it to your favorite driver at any point in the race. Troy's definitely our leader in the driver of the day. He might need a couple of Tylenol after that ride. Meanwhile, back up front, leading the race, 44, Robbie Yachty. He's followed by the 92, Dylan Altum. He's followed by the 4-car, Jake Van Wazer. These guys are going to bring it down pit road here. These races off pit road are going to start being real important right now. See all the cars bringing it down pit road. Entire field. See who wins that race off pit road. Sit right here on the pit exit where these cones are. These two green cones out here, whoever crosses that line first is going to be the winner off pit road here. We're going to have about probably 29 laps to go when this thing goes back green flag again, and this race is going to be real important. And we just seen the 59, it looks like. This is going to be Landon Deerhold. We got Robbie Oddie, Mr. Dylan Altum. There we see Garrett Helmlinger coming across. All of them trying to speed out of here. Get everything they can off of pit road. Meanwhile, back at the front of the field, Robbie Oddie pacing them still. Oddie's the leader off pit road. Okay, so the front 4 or 5 positions didn't change on the pit stops. Everybody kind of, everything stayed kind of status quo of how they come in. We got 30 laps to go. We're stacked up 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. See some busted up race cars back there. Don't matter, I seen some with some pretty significant damage up there running up front in the top 10 earlier, and I still see a couple of them now. 2 tires and a full tank. I imagine a lot of these got 4. This is Dover. 2 tires here probably get you in a little bit of trouble. I don't know though, getting late in the race, you know, 29 laps to go, so you got to make up some spots. One of the best ways to do it's pit road. Hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast. If you like what you see, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We're going to bring these things to you on Tuesday and Wednesday night. Tuesday night, we got the Twist Tuesday K&N Pro Series. That's what you're watching tonight. Pace car is in. Robbie Oddie pacing the field. Getting ready to get a green flag here. Watching the 44. Green flag. Dylan Altum in the 92 got a great restart. He's going to surge ahead just a hair from Oddie. Dylan Altum in the 92 working the high side. Robbie Oddie in the 44 Napa know-how car on the bottom. Meanwhile, Jake Van Wazer in the 4 is watching it all out his windshield, hoping something happens and opens up the door. And it did. Van Wazer puts his car in there going for the 2nd position, but he's got a whole rear view mirror full of the 48. Great Rourke now. Robbie Oddie stretching it out about a car length, trying to get a little breathing room. Great Rourke working the bottom in the 48 Crossett car. Right behind Rourke, about ready to work on his back bumper, is going to be the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger. Helmlinger looking to the inside here. Helmlinger's got the position. Rourke pulled high, let him go, didn't want to race him for it. Meanwhile, up front, Robbie Oddie's got it out to about 3 or 4 car lengths over the 92 of Dylan Altum now. These front guys are starting to get it sorted out, straightened out again, and we are under caution. It's got to be getting frustrating for some of these drivers, I know. Hell, it's probably frustrating for some of our viewers, too. Yeah, you hate to see that. I don't know if we're going to get lucky and catch it this time. This replay system's been kind of broke on us all night long. Did that update beforehand. We probably shouldn't have did it. But we'll see if we can get lucky and catch what happened. There it is right back there. Oh. Man, we had a couple of cars get involved in that. Looked like some pretty serious damage on them, too. Well, we got to see the carnage from it. Not that we wanted to, but we did. See, Troy Cook's got that 51 car back out there. Troy running in the 16th position right now. I believe he may be your lucky dog, though. He's going around the field here. That's good to see for the 51 fans. Troy Cook getting a wave around, lucky dog. This is huge. That puts that 51 car back on the lead lap. '51 Troy Cook now back on the lead lap. 25 laps to go, Dover International. The monster mile. Who's gonna be the king of the concrete tonight? So far we've seen that 44 of Audi really working the field. Looks like Hal Amy got his car all fixed up. I see that 3 car running through there looking pretty shiny. We're gonna take a good look at that. Hal's in the 13th position right now. And Hal is on the lead lap in that 13th position. He's got a good looking Amy contracted Chevrolet there. Hal's another one to watch when you get late in these races. Yeah, we're going to wait for the end of this thing. About 24 laps to go now. We're going to see how critical that caution was and Troy Cook getting back on the lead lap in that 51. Troy had made up a lot of positions before he got involved in that accident and was working up there almost in the top 5. So we're going to see how significant that this caution right here and him getting that lucky dog really is. I think it's going to be pretty significant. Hal Amy driving that 3 car. You've seen Hal suffer with a pretty busted up car for most of the race. He's got to be pretty excited. He's got that car all fixed up. They're going 2x2. We're going to get back on the front of the field here. 2x2, 44 Napa know-how car, Robbie Otti leading it. That's exactly right, Kyle. He's sneaky. Late in the race, you'll see that 3 car just start working his way up too. Robbie Otti leading it. Dylan Altum outside of him in the 92 car. Second row inside. Third place car is going to be the 4 car of Jake Van Wazer. Outside of him is going to be Garrett Helmlinger in the 77. Starting in the 5th spot is going to be the 48 of Greg Rourke. Outside of him is going to be the 00 of Troy Sabat. Troy driving the Navy car. We're 2x2. By 2, by 2, by 2, by 2, by 2, and so on. Pace car dips off right here. ducking into pit road. Rabbiati looking to lead the field. Watch that 92 get a good restart the last time. Let's see if he can stay on it again. We are back, green flag with the Twisted Tuesday K&N Series at Dover. Rabbiati got a great restart that time in the 44. 92 is working the high side, nothing there, but Jake Van Wazer in the 4 is going to open the door on the bottom. That door opened up, Jake kicked it in. Jake Van Wazer in the 4 car taking the 2nd spot. Garrett Helmlinger working on the 92 now for 3rd. You see him come off the corner. Top 4 cars, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rabbiati's got about a car length lead now on the 4, Jake Van Wazer. Garrett Helmlinger working in the 4 spot right behind him. About 4 or 5 back is going to be the 48 of Greg Rourke. Wow, Van Wazer on the entry of that corner was looking on the bottom. The 4 car looks like he might have a little bit of something for our leader here towards the end. Rabbiati still holding on to about a 2 car length lead going off into turn 3. You see coming off of 4 here, that 4 car seems to pull Adi quite a bit. He's going to pull it down within a couple of car lengths. Adi's going to lead him down here into, I might have got backwards. I believe we're 1 and 2 now. Maybe 3 and 4. We'll see. Where's the start finish line? Dylan Altum, 92 car. Working about a car length off the 4. Your top 3 here staying within striking distance of each other. Garrett Helmlinger in the 77 is kind of falling back a little bit. Not quite far enough to get into the clutches of the 48 of Greg Rourke. Rabbiati still leading the field. You've seen the 77 go high back there, and that's going to allow the 44 to get underneath of him. We're going to go back to that race, and yes, the 48 gets underneath of him. That's Greg Rourke. Greg Rourke takes the 4th position. Garrett Helmlinger falls back to the 5th. You see these top 6 cars have spread themselves out a little bit. We'll go back to Garrett, and behind Garrett we got Curtis Stickle in the 73. And then we got to go back a little way to find this race. That's going to be the 00. Troy Sabat getting really loose off the corner. Troy's followed by the 26 of Demarius Hickenbottom. He's going to be getting passed by Hal Amy in the 3 car. The 51 of Troy Cook working his way through the field. That 53 car looks like a man on a mission right now. Score Troy Cook up to the 9th spot. Caution flag is out. We've got another caution. Troy Cook moving himself back into the top 10. Cycle through a few cars, see if we can get lucky like 3 times in a row. I don't know that it'll happen, but don't mean I won't try. Yeah. Take one more shot in the dark here. I'll tell you something for you 51 Troy Cook fans. This is, wow. I got lucky like 4 times. Sometimes it happens, but back to what I was saying for you, you 51 fans, these cautions are not a bad thing. Was able to get the lucky dog the last time, and then we've seen him restart back there in about, what, 15th, 16th, maybe 17th position and work his way up in the top 10. Almost up into the top 5, so it's going to be really interesting. We're back live. You see all the guys down pit road here. Everybody wants 4 fresh tires. We got the caution. Let's get 4 fresh tires. Throw some duct tape on the damage, and let's go again. I don't know if what we're seeing up front might be a little bit of strategy, or if it's just simply Looks like we have a new leader. 33 car Mike Buchanan. We're getting late in this race. 146 of 160. About 54 laps to go. Or not 54, I'm sorry. 14. My math might need a little work tonight. 14 laps to go. You see the 48 O'Rourke going around. Buchanan in the 33 is going to go around the 88. No, he actually don't go around Buchanan. Mike Buchanan in the 33 is scored the leader of the race. So for any Mike Buchanan fans who's in the other Napa car, we got another Napa car leading. Greg Rourke in second, Robbie Oddie in third. 4-car Jake Van Wazer is going to be in the 4th spot. 5th position is going to be the 92 car of Mr. Dylan Alton. Right behind him is going to be Garrett Helmlinger in the 77. Behind Garrett, we're going to have the 73 of Curtis Stickle. Behind Curtis, we're going to have the 00 of Troy Savitt. Back in the field a little bit. I just got to figure out what's going on there. Troy's running the 8th position. So in the 9th position, we're going to have Cody Beery. In the 10th, Adam Tips. We got Nick Gardner. It's actually scoring Nick in the 16th position. That's because he was on pit road. Get back out in the front of the field for your restart here. Mike Buchanan, the 33 car, is the leader. The 48 of Greg Rourke starting on the outside. These guys patiently awaiting this restart. 12 laps to go. Going to be 11 when they cross the line under green. It is go time now. Go time is now. You got 11 laps. This thing could end up very well under caution. Pace car dips down. Pace car headed down pit road. Mike Buchanan in the 33, your leader. Outside of him is going to be Greg Rourke in the CrossIt 48 car. Green flag's in the air. Greg Rourke gets a little bit of a start. There's a wreck right at the front of the field. Oh my gosh. We got a junkyard on that restart. Looked like the 33 and the 48 may have made a little contact on that restart. Oh, wow. You still see cars beating on each other getting out of that mess. Robbie Oddie, the 44, led most of the race, caught up in this incident here. That happened right at the front of the field. It don't get no closer than that. Take it back, spin it back on a replay a little bit, try to figure out a little bit more about what went wrong to cause that one. Man, Greg Rourke took a lot of damage. We didn't go back far enough. We'll go live and try it again. Yeah, we're going to get it this time. This happened right on the restart. Thought we were going to get it, but our overlay thing freaked out and give us an opportunity to see how many cars got caught in it. Troy Savitt, Curtis Stickle there in the 73. Got the 94 car, had a good night. That's Landon Deerhold. Robbie Oddie again in the 44. These guys, a lot of these cars took considerable damage. Unfortunately for guys like Hal Amy, I know that he already used that fast repair, you know, about 25, 30 laps ago, so we'll have to see who comes out the leader in this thing. With 9 to go, this is huge. But it's safe to say, for you Troy Cook fans in that 51, that I believe he made it through that wreck. And you can score the 51 car, I believe, in the 2nd position. As soon as my cameras decide to work. There we go. And I am right. The 4 car, Jake Van Wazer, is going to be scored as your leader. Troy Cook in the 51 second. Brian Jones back there in the 28 and third. Big changes up front. Whole leaderboard changed up. That wreck led to big changes. Got Steve Blankenship in the 8 car up in the top 5 now. Coming up to 8 laps to go, pacing under caution. We're going to get one more restart in this race, one more. Trevor Young making the call now. I don't know. That 51 car has come out of nowhere. You better watch out when them guys come out of nowhere because they usually go somewhere. Well, you got to go somewhere from nowhere, right, Trevor? It's going to be a great race at the end. If you guys are just now tuning in, you're in for a good finish. It wasn't more than 10 laps ago that 51 car was a lap down. Then I looked again on the last caution, and I'm like, man, that 51's up inside the top 10. He was working 8th place. Then we come out of another caution, and man, look now. That 51's up to 2nd. We're going to get one more restart. I didn't call a favorite this race. I stayed out of it, and I did it for this reason, because it's Dover, and you never know what's going to happen. That 4 car's got considerable damage, and that 51 car looks like they just backed it off the trailer. He's got a little bit of damage on the back, not near as much as that 4 car. And I'll tell you something, you get enough damage on one of these cars in iRacing, it'll hurt your horsepower a little bit. And once you hurt that horsepower, then you don't go that good. This restart's going to be critical. If the 51 can clear the 4 car, I think the 51 is the sure shot to the win here. But you can't count out some of them guys behind them that got clean cars either. I'm just going to tell you don't want to miss this restart. It's going to be a hell of a race to the end here. We got some guys that haven't won this season. You see Brian Jones up there in 3rd in that 28 car. Car looks real clean. Brian hasn't won yet. I'm sure he'd like to get a win in here. This is going to be a very interesting restart. You can see on the last one that the patience were out the window. So 32 is going to be Gallagher. A lot of good cars up there. Ryan Gallagher in the 32. Had a strong car all night long. Here we go. We're getting ready for the restart. Trevor Young calling it again. Calling a check out by the 4 car. We're going to see. We're lining up 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 and so on. Be sure, get your final votes in for driver of the race. Going to be the last restart. So far, Troy Cook is blowing everyone out in that department. Make sure you give us a like while you're in here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. We're going to be bringing them to you on Tuesday and Wednesday night at WFO. Twisted Tuesday Can-Am Pro Series like tonight. Tomorrow night will be the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. Thursday night's going to be the Thursday Thunder Cadillac style. Pace cars in. Getting ready for the final restart of the race. It ought to be a good one. We're on a 51 car. Oh, look at that 51, and Troy Cook launched that restart. 4 car ain't get up to speed over the damage. 51 is your leader. Troy Cook driving the 51 car, driving away from the field at the end of this race. 5 laps to go. 32 car clears the 4. That's going to be Ryan Gallagher. Ryan working a little bit higher line than Troy is. Man, we got a race to the end. Troy Cook is stretching it out. 1.2-second lead over second place. Troy Cook, coming out of nowhere with about 11 laps to go in this race, is now leading it. 32 car Ryan Gallagher is in second. I don't know if Gallagher's got anything for him as these laps wind down. You see that 51 of Troy Cook clicking off the laps here. Come down to 4 to go. Ryan Gallagher still working the track, not giving up. Cut into the lead just a little bit right there that last lap. Not going to be enough. Ryan Gallagher in the 32 working as hard as he can to catch up to your leader, that 51 of Troy Cook. Three laps to go. Lead went down another 10th. He's going to have to pick it up a little bit more than that if he wants to catch it. Your leader's going to be the 51, Troy Cook. '51 leading 32, Ryan Gallagher second. Brian Jones in the 28's third. Looks like the 51 and the 32 ran very similar lap times that last lap, so that's not going to get the 32 there. You're on board with your leader, the 51 of Troy Cook right now. We're under caution, and that's going to be the race. 51 of Troy Cook will win this thing. All right, we're going to have to look at how this finishing order is. I got Troy Cook as your winner in the 51 car. Ryan Gallagher's second in the 32. Brian Jones third in the 28. I told you it would be exciting at the finish there. Yeah, you always hate to see him get taken out that way, Trevor. Unfortunately, that's part of racing. And that's going to do it right there. It's in the books. Troy Cook, 51 car. First win at WFO Racing League. First race here. Want to say congratulations to him. We'll get him up in the broadcast booth. He's also going to be your driver of the day today. So not only did he get the driver of the day, but he drove up there and got you guys a win. So that's pretty awesome right there. Take a look at the results right there. Troy Cook's your winner. Ryan Gallagher second. Brian Jones third in the 28. The 26 is Demarius Hickenbottom in fourth. Jake Van Weezer fifth. Steve Blankenship rolls it in sixth. Jonathan Roberts in seventh. Garrett Helmlinger in eighth. Nick Gardner in ninth. And Cody Beery in the 59 is going to round out your top 10. We're going to see if we can get a hold of our race winner here. Go down here and see if I can find him. Oh, we got him. Let's get him up here. Troy Cook, this is Vern Bradley up in the broadcast channel. You got a copy, buddy?
Gotcha, man.
Congratulations. Great job out there. I know that thing took a different shape in the end, and it worked out good for you. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, 10-4. I just got off to a bad start right at the first and fell back and just kept on charging. Luckily, I had a fast repair. I flipped a couple times, but
yeah, we caught that on the broadcast. So when you rewatch it, you'll see that. But we seen you get upside down a couple times and looked like it was a pretty crazy night for you. Had to been a lot of fun out there.
Yeah, man, it was a blast. I was in the back and the front and mid-pack and then back to the front. Just thanks for putting it on, and thanks, Robbie, for getting me in here. I'm stoked.
Yeah, that's awesome. I got you in here. We do a driver of the day where people vote for their driver of the day in the broadcast, and you are our driver of the day as well. You got the most votes for that, so congratulations for driver of the day.
Oh, wow. Yeah, thanks. I know a lot of my family were watching, so.
It is always awesome to get the driver of the day and win the race. I've been fortunate to do it a few times myself, and it feels really good. It's like you're giving back to the people that give to you during the broadcast, which is awesome.
Yeah, 10-4. Thanks for everybody that watched, and thanks for putting it on.
Well, Troy, once again from WFO Racing League and the broadcasting team here, congratulations on your win at Dover and the Twisted Tuesday K&N Pro Series.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was your winner, Troy Cook in the 51 car. We're going to see if we can find Ryan Gallagher, our second-place finisher here. Got him. Ryan Gallagher, this is Vern Bradley up in the broadcast tower. You got a copy, buddy? Oh, I believe he left me. I don't think he wanted any part of that. I think he moved himself accidentally. Ryan Gallagher, this is Vern Bradley up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy? We're going to go ahead and skip to Brian Jones, third place car. We'll see if we can get a hold of him. Great race at the finish, just like I promised you guys. Do appreciate all you people tuning into the broadcast. It's good seeing all the Troy Cook fans out there and for him to be able to pull off the win for y'all. And I don't see our third place finisher in here anywhere, so we're going to skip out on him too, it looks like. Scroll down here one more time, just to make sure I didn't miss him. Nope, I didn't miss him. So that's going to do it for the K&N series here at Dover. We had a pretty tough night. Definitely some cautions. We're going to take a look at how many here. 16 cautions for 64 laps tonight. So they got to run 100 laps of green. That's a good sign about it. It was very interesting watching the 51, the way we did, you know, have that unfold for him like it did at the end of the race. And I called it earlier, listening to the fans watching this thing, and I said, let's keep an eye on that 51 because I think he's going to go somewhere. Every time I looked at him, he went forward. He looked like it started off rough, but he just kept progressing, and that's what it takes to win. I mean, you just got to keep digging. See a couple dislikes on the broadcast. I think there's a couple people mad about the end of it. I don't know. We'll see. It don't matter. If you don't like it, go watch something else. I don't care. I do want to thank all you guys for hanging in there during the race. We got the replays working a little bit better towards the end there. Tune in tomorrow night. We're going to do the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series here at Dover. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fireworks in that one as well. Like and subscribe if you liked it. If you don't, you can give us a dislike. That's fine too. However you feel. Other than that, this is Vern Bradley in the broadcast booth, and I'm going to sign off, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you for watching.